lot of things to go over here in this video. First of all, we've got the official times that the pre-orders will be available to purchase. We've got the details on what you will get if you pre-order the game. And we also have all the details on what you'll be getting for those who purchase the Ultimate Edition, as well as the price for the base game and the Ultimate Edition. We also got a huge amount of screenshots and info here, so definitely strap in for this video. If you like this kind of content and want to see more like it, why not consider subscribing? It's free, helps the channel out, and make sure that you get to see these videos when I post. But let's get into it. So they say that pre-orders for Grand Theft Auto 6 will begin at midnight local time on June 25th, including the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition, which amplifies the deepest and most immersive GTA experience yet, with an exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story. So, two things here. First of all, pre-orders will be available to pre-order at 12 midnight for every time zone. So at the moment, they should be available from places, New Zealand for example, but here in Europe, we're going to have to wait another 8 hours before we can pre-order it. Next, they're telling us that there will be an Ultimate Edition, which most of us kind of thought there was going to be an Ultimate Edition. One thing here is they don't officially tell us the prices, but these have been confirmed by Take-Two in press releasing, saying that they're going to charge €80 or $80 for the standard edition, and it's going to be €100 or $100 for the Ultimate Edition. A word of caution here is when you're ordering it, I noticed while I was checking on the New Zealand PlayStation Store that they kind of present you as the Ultimate Edition being the normal one first, so you actually have to go in and click and choose the base game if that is the version that you want. I have seen as well that you should be able to upgrade from the standard to the Ultimate Edition after you've purchased it, as was confirmed by Ben, aka Videotech, who has got access to the press releases. And the Ultimate Edition does seem pretty substantial, as you'll see later, so it might be worth doing. Continuing on Newswire post, they say that Grand Theft Auto 6 is a single player experience, which is interesting, coming November 19th to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. With all Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders and purchases before November 20th, getting the Vintage Vice City Pack, which is a collection of items that flash back to when the neon burned brightest. So first thing here is single player only. Does that mean that there won't be an online component to this, so there won't be GTA Online 2 attached to GTA 6? I'm pretty sure everyone knows there's going to be some sort of GTA 6 Online, so now I'm guessing it means either it's going to be a standalone purchase, or maybe they're going to go for the free-to-play option. We're going to have to wait and see, but they specifically said this is a single player only game here. Before we continue on with this, let's quickly go over what you'll be getting in the Vintage Vice City Pack. So people who pre-order the game will get a timeless 55 Vapid Stainer sedan, as well as a garage alongside Ocean Beach. We'll get decadent outfits and hairstyles for both Lucia and Jason, and an iconic weapon pattern that echoes the excess of the past. Looking now at the 55 Vapid Stainer, it says that you can cruise the shore drive in this classic sedan and stored in the Shore Court personal garage. That's just a stone throws away from the glistening sands of Ocean Beach. It features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Looking at the outfits and hairstyles, with the pre-order bonus, you'll get to dress for excess with Jason's effortlessly chic linen suit in vintage pastel, complemented by the cut and coif of the Decade of Decadence to show everyone the world is yours in Lucia's red sequin mini dress and curls. They go on to say you can channel the original Kingpin and adorn most guns with a tropical pattern inspired by Tommy Vercetti's iconic palm tree button-up. I think this is a well-suited pre-order bonus. It's pretty cool. You get a nice few cosmetics, and for any OGs who've been playing Vice City or played the newer remake of it, well, you know, it's kind of a nice throwback. Back to the official Newswire post, players who pre-order digital versions of GTA 6 will be able to begin preloading on November 12th to ensure they are able to play at launch on November 19th. the physical version of Grand Theft Auto 6 containing a download code inside the box will be available starting November 12th to support preloading. Two massive things here is one, they're opening the preloading a week beforehand. That's how big this game is going to be, that they're trying to offset the amount of pressure on Xbox and PlayStation servers by giving a week for people to download the game to be able to play it on launch. The next thing, which maybe a lot of people don't care about, but I care about it because I like physical media, there doesn't seem that there's going to be a physical disc when you purchase a physical copy. So I'm not exactly sure what you're even going to be buying, a box with a code in there. But they will be sending you the code before November 12th, so I don't really understand the big difference. I'm hoping that this is just to stop them with leaks. So basically they don't want to send out physical copies because they don't want people posting the footage out before everyone can play it. Also, the margin they're going to make, or the extra profit they'll make on pushing people towards digital media as opposed to the physical version, not only will they have less cost to that because they don't just copy and paste with the digital version basically, but they also are reducing the amount of second-hand copies that'll be on the market. But who knows, hopefully they'll release a physical disc version at some point, but it definitely doesn't sound like there's going to be one on launch. So next we're going to go over all the Ultimate Edition stuff that you'll get if you decide to purchase the Ultimate Edition. So with the Ultimate Edition, they open up with saying, "Welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes. Seize everything this massive world has to offer with the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition, an exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. The Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, with new items uncovered behind each chapter." So first things, there's going to be chapters, so going to be very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, which isn't a bad thing at all, as the narrative story in that was fantastic. And second of all, these Ultimate Edition bonuses are going to be unlocked throughout the story. So not just basic cosmetic you unlock at the start, but something you progress through and get to unlock while you're playing. The first exclusive vehicle will be a 95 Grotti Cheetah, which is a signature mid-90s sports car and ode to Shore Drive. The 95 Grotti Cheetah is complete with a minimalistic, retro-futuristic livery and available to punctuate later stage action. I don't think I could play a Vice City-based game without grabbing a Cheetah, so I'm looking forward to getting my hands behind that wheel. We'll also be getting Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers with his and hers version of this powerful revolver, with the classic Vice City stylings sourced from the Versetti estate, including palm tree etched grips, engraved detailing, and high performance scopes. There's also going to be personalized variants, so they say that personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason's Garadi ES9 pistol, as well as Lucia's Kloss K17 pistol. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing those names correctly, but those weapons. There's also going to be exclusive outfits, tattoos, and more, and they go through a few of the stylings. I'm presuming they're referring to the tattoos you can see here on the hands, as well as the clothing items, obviously, and the sunglasses, and you can see some jewelry as well. I'm guessing all of these will be part of the exclusive items with the Ultimate Edition. They continue on saying Jason's safe house vehicles, that you can be able to switch gears and soak up the sun in an army fatigued tinged Dinka Enduro motorcycle or Crest kayak, which seem to have their little spawn spots just here beside Jason's safe house. But we also get some extra snaps of them that you can see just here. We also get a Ganado retro build, so they say that you can inject some muscle and classic stylings into Jason's well-worn Vapid Ganado low-riding pickup with exclusive mods. They say you can transfer vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art with detailed interiors, exquisite rims, and donk stylings, only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. I absolutely love this image of mechanic working on the car using just the car jack, and I really wonder, will Jason be able to kind of do some of the cosmetic changes and swaps once you purchase them back at his safe house, so you don't have to go to a mechanic, which I think pretty cool. But we're also going to have Sarah's unisex saloon, so you'll be able to get signature saloon styles for both Jason and Lucia, including facial hair for Jason and makeup and nails for Lucia, only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Also, the Shih Tzu Squalo, which is perfect for casting in the Gambit Bay and reeling in catches of all sorts. This gradient pink and blue Squalo docked at Washington Beach is made open ocean ready with an explosive laden weapon crate. A lot to pack in right there, so you can use this for fishing. You'll be able to use it also for, storing weapons, which kind of makes me think that, yeah, you'll be able to store weapons in vehicles in general. I know a lot of people have speculated with this, but I think that's kind of confirming it also. But there's a really cool little image, I think, attached to it, which I want to just highlight, which is Lucia sitting on the deck while there's dolphins. And I'm wondering, can yourself and Lucia go fishing together and maybe go scuba diving? As you can see, the scuba tank just there on the side. Next, we have Stock 305. They say style various unique and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia at Stockyard's premier destination for elevated streetwear. Again, only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. To me, this really does look like it's very Port Gilhorn, so maybe this will be available up there. Next, we have a Vapid 67 Dominator buggy, so a Mud Club monster offering impressive off-road handling for the backwoods of Mount Caliga and beyond. Conveniently stored at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay, which features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. There's also Electric Fang Tattoo, so Stockyard's most iconic ink bar with over 50 signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia, all designed by artist collective Fail, only open for business again with the Ultimate Edition. We also will have access to One-Eyed Willie's Mod Shop, which specializes in off-road modifications and hand-painted automotive artistry, again only available for Ultimate Edition players. Also getting Good Time Gear, which is a capsule collection of apparel and accessories inspired by the Good Time States hit TV show character Macca the Gator. Gang Compound PTT Youngins illegal goods store, so raid the compound of one of the Southside Vice City's loudest and most socially active gangs and escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband. There's also a classic car collection, so you'll be able to track down a variety of abandoned classic and work-in-progress cars and revitalize them to their former glory in this special commission from eccentric collector to local fixer Wyman. And to be honest, that does sound like it could be a nice little game loop that you'll be able to get exclusively with the Ultimate Edition. The PT Youngings Illegal Goods Store also sounds like it's some sort of a game mechanic, so both of these will add features to the game. Everything else does seem cosmetic, which for me personally, I don't really mind. I'm still going to purchase the Ultimate Edition, but I mean, for people who are maybe on the fence, it does seem like it's a lot of customization options that are going to be added, and they seem to be adding stores as opposed to just a few extra options, which kind of makes me wonder like how much customization is going to be available in GTA 6. I mean, if they're going to put entire stores and barbers behind paywalls, how much is actually going to be available in the game? I'm guessing there's going to have to be a lot of it, but it is kind of interesting that they are locking so much behind the Ultimate Edition, I think. I'm pretty sure this is a pricing thing. It's almost like they want to charge 100 euros, but they don't really want to, burn some goodwill with the community. So to me anyway, it seems like the Ultimate Edition is kind of the base game, and the Standard Edition is just some stuff taken out of the base game, but you'll get it for a bit cheaper. There would have been a lot of pressure on Rockstar to charge 100 euros or dollars for the game. I mean, GTA Online News posted up this that showed the stock price dropping by 1% because investors were upset because of that, drop in their perceived price. So I don't know, maybe it's a nice compromise that Rockstar had with Take-Two Interactive to do it this way. And I mean, the fact as well that if you buy the base game and apparently you can upgrade it to the Ultimate Edition if you want to after it, that's pretty fair as well, I think. I think the thing that kind of left a sour taste in my mouth personally with this announcement overall was the physical editions not having actual discs on launch, at least anyway. I mean, what's the point in even buying a physical game if it doesn't have the disc? I'm guessing it's to appease any connections they have with like physical game stores, that they don't want to burn that bridge with them, that look, at least you can still sell the digital copy of the game. You know, I don't know, I think it's a bit of a sleazy move, and I really do hope that they at some point do release this as a physical game as well. As, you know, I actually find it kind of insulting that they're selling physical games without a disc. Look, maybe that's just me though, I'm pretty sure not everyone feels like that. I know most people just want to play digital games these days. But let me know in the comments, are you going to be pre-ordering it? If so, what version are you going to pre-order? What do you think of the price? Do you think it's a fair price, or is it too expensive? Love hearing from you, love reading